So for our next squirrel experiment, we're gonna try to figure out what a squirrel is scared of. What are they frightened of? What we're gonna do is for a baseline, we're gonna feed squirrels in our little feeder for a week or so. So it's about 24 inches tall, so too tall for them to see into from the ground, but not too tall for them to jump into. So we're gonna go through a series of different experiments and see what we can hide up there, so that when they jump on the platform, they freak out. And I have no idea what's going to work, but we have some things that we're going to go through. The very first thing that we're going to do, I bought this. This is a really realistic looking snake. It's freaky. So I'm going to put that up there and see how they react to it. They've been feeding out of this feeder for about a week, so they're real comfortable and they're in it all the time. So we'll see what happens if that works. So I've been trying for about a week now to prank the squirrels with this little fake snake. It looks pretty doggone real, and I can't get a squirrel or a bird to even come close to this thing. So with our knowledge now that walnuts are their favorite food, I'm gonna try to disguise it with some walnuts and peanuts and see if I can't get them to freak out a little bit whenever they realize that there's a snake in the middle of all this stuff. So it's hid pretty good. Let's see if we can trick them. All right, here we go. The squirrel's like, what the heck? I see you, something ain't right. But I'm so hungry, I'm gonna eat anyway. This little fellow was funny. He sees it, freaks out, looks at him, thinks about it, almost jumps off. And he's like, no, I'm really hungry. Really hungry. Should I? Yeah, I think it'll be all right. Let's eat. So what we found was that the birds and the squirrels were very wary of this in the beginning, and once they figured out that there was no movement and he wasn't harmful, they just totally ignored him. So we're gonna put that away, call that a failure, and we're gonna try just a different kind of snake. Now this one is long and black, and there should be no mistaking that is a snake, and that's dangerous for them. So let's see if this makes any difference. I don't suspect it will, but let's find out. I'm gonna go put this in there, see what happens. That didn't work. Let's try this one. So not only did this new snake not frighten the squirrels, but they seem to absolutely, totally ignore it. Whatever. Well, it doesn't seem like they're very frightened of snakes. So we've tried 2 different snakes. They really ignored both of them after a couple of days. So snakes, that's a failure. So just on a whim, I had this in my shop. I got this as a gift a couple of years ago. I don't even know why, for Christmas, a prank. I'm not sure. So I'm gonna put this up there and see how they react to this squirrel. It's pretty realistic looking. You put, it's a bird feeder or a squirrel feeder, and you put the the food in his tail. So let's see how they react to that. I'm not sure. Okay, on to the next thing. So we're gonna try this freaky remote control spider. And I'm thinking that movement is going to affect him a little bit. So I'm gonna watch him out the window. I've already tested the distances and all that good stuff. So there's two things that this spider does. He crawls forward, or he'll crawl in a circle. So I'm gonna watch him out the window, see when they get kind of comfortable with him, or even if they go up there. It's pretty freaky looking, and we'll see how they react when he moves. I'm kind of optimistic on this one. We'll see. All right, so the spider, you know, they kind of attack the spider. So I'm gonna try something with a little bigger movement. This is just a little small remote control car that does some freaky stuff. It'll jump and hop, and it'll move big. So I'm gonna put this up there, see if I can scare the crap out of them when they're up there. I'm gonna watch and then just start it going and see if I can't scare them. If this don't work, man, I don't know. I might have to ask for some advice from y'all to see what happens. So let's see if this works. Well, we didn't really get what we were looking for, and that was a squirrel to jump up there and just be scared to death and freak out. So I'm open for suggestions if y'all have any ideas of what you think. I have a feeling that when he's hungry and when food's associated with it, everything else just takes a backseat to that. So I'm going to include a couple of B-roll clips that if you want to stick around for. They're pretty funny, not real relevant to the video, but some you always pick up some fun stuff whenever you're filming these squirrels. So hope y'all enjoy. Thanks for stopping by. Bye-bye.